Welcome everybody to another exciting night here with the Downforce Racing Series Season 10, round number 14 here at the Nashville Superspeedway, presented by, well, you know the drill, MaxspeedTV, and myself, Joshua Medlock, going to be calling the 104 lap action out here tonight. But before we get to the pre-race analytics and the point standings here tonight, go ahead and grab last week's winner here. He knows I'm gonna do it, so let's go ahead and get him down here. Charlie Woods out here, folks, in the number 40, grabbing the win last week. Like I said, I was not here for that, but that Crown World 40 managed to put it into victory lane. So, Charlie, man, going back to Texas, bud, real quick. Man, how was the race? How did you feel about it? And, you know, what kind of happened out there?
I felt pretty good about it. We had a pretty fast car, and we was just trying to keep your tires under you so you didn't get too loose. They got loose most of the race, and you just had to take care of your tires and what have you. And finally did it again.
Yeah, that is going to be your, I believe, third win or second win. Third win. That was your third win, actually, from looking at it here. I am looking. It wasn't a caution fest. It was 4 cautions for 16 laps of 152 that was put down. So it looked like it was not a bad race. You did lead the most laps as well at 82. And, man, talk about, you know, that last lap that you did, you know, to grab the win. We was just talking about here before we went live. So, you know, give the fans some insight on what happened to grab it.
Well, that third stage, it was green flag, and we had green flag pit stop, and I was about 10 seconds behind the leader because he pitted about 8 laps earlier than I did, and I run him down last couple laps. He started getting a little loose, and as we're coming out of turn 2, he got real loose, and I went ahead and got around him there and went on for the win last lap.
Well, hey, last lap pass. That's all that matters. Well, you know, I've got you up here already, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you real quick about tonight. Nashville Superspeedway, bud. I don't know why they call this a super speedway. It's only 1.33 miles and some change. Maybe you know a little more about it than I do, but this track is concrete. It's not asphalt. So, man, tire management, I think, is going to be the biggest issue.
Yeah, tire management's going to take a lot. It probably starts getting a little bit loose here around 20 laps or so. So you just got to take care of your tires, and they call it super. It's similar to Darlington. I mean, Darlington is 1.3 miles also, but it's higher banked.
Yeah.
So you just got to get down in the corners 1 and 2 kind of slow because of the way the banking is, and then 3 and 4 you can run a little bit harder, but you still got to watch it. It's a little bit loose coming off of 4.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, get some more practice in. We're going to do our thing up here in the booth, man. Good luck out there here tonight, Nashville Superspeedway. You know, it's coming down to the wire, man. A championship is on the line. Not only tonight for you, you know, being up in the top spot right now, but even next week, because it's still relatively close at even 28 behind you is Dave Hunt. So I wouldn't hold your breath.
Oh, I'm definitely not holding my breath because Dave there, he runs pretty good, and I don't see him here tonight yet. So
he makes it. He just entered, so he is here.
Well, we're usually within a couple positions of each other during every race. So as long as we can stay ahead of them or within a point or 2 of them, we should be pretty good. But yeah, him I did definitely worry about.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
Thank you. You have a good broadcast tonight.
You too, man. Have a great race.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get him back there, up there to his team here tonight. Let's go ahead and grab the pre-race analytics here. We'll do the point standings during qualifying. Air temp of 80 degrees, a track temp of 82, 104 laps. That's going to put the stages out here tonight. They do 2 stages like real NASCAR does. So stage 1, white flag at 26, checkered at 27. Stage 2, White at 52, and Checkered at 53 here tonight. 138.32 miles. No tire limits. 100% fuel. That's going to put it at about 65 to 70 laps. However, tires, yeah, if you go 70 laps on tires, with green flag conditions, you're asking for trouble. Tires are going to be premium. Now, pit road here tonight is 45 miles an hour. Taking a look here, under 3.5 minutes to go here, folks. We're going to go ahead and get to the national anthem, and tonight is going to be played by, of course, you know it, Hanover Fist here, folks. So, national anthem presented by Hanover here tonight. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Still a minute to go here in practice, so we're going to go ahead and dive down into the point standings here tonight. Now, we just talked to Charlie Woods, who is up at the top spot at 5:45 with that pass last week at Texas, like he was talking about it. That's going to put Dave Hunt in second at 5:17, 28 behind Charlie Woods. Terry Adams, Hanover Fist there in third at 4:95, 50 behind the leader, and 22 behind Dave Hunt. Lonnie Barrington is going to be up a spot here in the fourth at 4:63, 82 behind the leader, and 32 behind Terry. Brad Allison, our favorite Australian, folks, down the spot into fifth at 4:57, 88 behind the leader, and 6 behind Lonnie. Jameson Middle Miss up a spot into sixth at 4:35, 110 behind the leader and 22 behind Brad. Mike Whitaker up a spot as well into seventh, 4:31, 114 behind the leader and 4 behind Jameson. Ryan Patty, who is here tonight, he is down 2 spots into eighth at 4:09, 136 behind the leader and 22 behind Mike Whitaker. Cody Eldred is not here, but up 3 spots from last week into ninth at 3:09, 236, tied with actually Thomas Taylor there in 10th, respectively, ninth being tied, 236 behind the leader and 100 even behind Ryan Patty. Robert Bob Lacavara there in 11th at 3:02, 243 behind the leader and 7 behind Taylor and Eldred. Mike Baker, Hoop Baker, as we call him, down 3 into 12th at 296, 249 behind the leader and 6 behind Bob. Kevin Gunther, likewise, who is also here tonight, up a spot into 13th at 292, 253 behind the leader and 4 behind Hoot. John Anderson, up 2 spots into 14th at 264. 281 behind the leader and 28 behind Kevin. And Vinny Bonanno down 2 spots in the 15th at 253. 292 behind the leader and 11 behind John Anderson. Of course, we are into qualifying here, folks. Let's get our qualifying times up here real quick. And the driver bar. Let's see who maybe will put themselves up in that top spot, the pole here tonight. Of course, like I said, 2 stages. Stage 1, 26-27. Stage 2, 52-53. Waiting on the first times to roll in. They get 4 laps. Let's see what happens. Right now, Ryan Patty up at the top here tonight, and that Nationwide is on your side machine, number 30. Hyde McGregor right there in well, he was P2. Now he's dropping. Jeffrey Todd P2, Jamison P3. We're going to go ahead and let him pull a few laps here, folks, and get some times in here. Alrighty, folks. So right now, Ron is still holding on to the top spot here in that number 30. Lonnie right now in P2. Paul Crumrye, PK out here. Known that dude for quite some time. Oh, he just went back to 4. Todd McGregor in P3. Still waiting on some times. It looks like Mike Whitaker is not going to qualify. Let's hope he does start here tonight. He may start in the back in that 707. Now, Ryan is going to be officially done. Charlie going to go up to P2. Lonnie P3, PK P4 right now. Todd McGregor P5. John Anderson, P6. Kevin Gunther is done, P7 as of right now. Fred is done. Looks like Brad Allison is done. Dave Hunt is done. Jamison Middle Miss. Well, he is technically done. Been out here 6 laps, so they only get 4. Well, heck, folks, we may be able to interview the pole sitter a little early here tonight. Or some more drivers. Yeah, that is a beautiful paint, Brandon. I see you out there, man. I think Charlie just trying to get some laps in. Be honest with you. And he's slowing down, so it looks like he might have found something on a 5-lap qualifying run. You only get 4, but he did 5, so he might have found something within 5 laps. Fred Williams is sitting at the exit of pit road. Jamison has been out here 6 laps. Everybody putting in about 30-second laps, roughly, so it's going to be about 2 laps a minute. Tires, though, folks. Tires are going to be the issue, especially that right front. Heard it from pretty much everybody out here tonight. Take care of that right front. Concrete surface, please, and no games. All right, well, let's go ahead and see here if we can get that number 30 down here of Ryan Patty, and I believe we can with about under 4 minutes to go. We got time here, so Ryan Patty up here at the present time, our pole sitter, and I think, Ryan, with everybody qualifying except for one driver, I think you're going to get it, man, in the nationwide number 30. So, man, I know you've not really been, kind of full-time here this season. You don't have a shot at a championship, but you do have a shot at moving even further up in the point standings. But with Nashville Superspeedway here, man, concrete surface, tires is going to be the biggest problem. Talk about it real quick, bud.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique surface here with the concrete. It's a little bit more abrasive. We haven't been coming to Nashville Superspeedway for a long time, so I'm relatively new to this track, trying to figure out the best way around here and how to keep the car under me.
Well, it looks like you figured it out already. I mean, grabbing the pole, so it didn't take you that long to do.
Yeah, I mean, not to toot my own horn. I've always had some pretty good ability to find speed quickly at a new track, but the question mark always is, short run speed's one thing, but long run speed's going to be another. So we'll have to see how the tires wear. Thankfully, we have stages, so we'll be able to, if I push too hard and wear the tires off of it, maybe kind of reset and take a different approach second stage.
Well, and that's going to be my next question, man. It is going to be the stages. Stage 1 is going to be, checkered is going to be 27, white 26, checkered 27. Stage 2, 52, white 53, checkered. So those will play into factor. How do you manage, the stages on the tires? Do you burn them up? Do you just go? Do you try to maybe save a set for maybe a late race caution with 16 drivers? I mean, what do you do in this situation?
Yeah, that's the question, right? You always want to have an extra set in the bank, at least I think, at the end, right? Because you never know, a late caution comes out and you got nothing there. You're just going to get run over. But it really kind of depends on what the field does. I don't know if you watch much horse racing, but sometimes if the field takes off with a very fast pace, you got no choice but to try to keep up. But if everyone else decides to save their tires and be conservative at the beginning of the run, you kind of back it down and keep with the rest of the field. So really, it just depends on what the crowd does. I don't want to lose the lead or lose the front of the pack if I can avoid it.
Well, I was saying, with a set left, but I know it's unlimited tires, but say, a driver doesn't come down pit road, other drivers do, they're taking a set, so it really kind of balances itself out. What do you do in a late race issue? Do you stay out? Do you, there's a lot of things I'm sure that goes through y'all's mind down there on track.
Yeah, absolutely. It really depends too, because two tires is something you don't usually want to try. But if you've just pitted within 5 or 10 laps, you might try 2 tires. You might see someone do that. Also, one thing to keep in mind too is as you have stages in the middle of the race, some guys may, if there's a mid stage caution, they may come down and grab tires so that they can finish up at the front of the stage and get points, for the yearly standings.
Oh yeah.
For me, I'm obviously a little bit out of it at this point, so I'm just looking for the win.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, Ryan, good luck down there first and foremost. And, of course, congratulations on the pole out here tonight. Looks like Jameson's still pulling some laps out here tonight, trying to figure it out. This track, from what I understand, is not easy. So, good luck down there, Ryan. Congratulations on the pole, and let's get to grid here, bud.
I appreciate you, buddy. Have fun tonight.
Yeah, you too. All right, well, let's get them on the grid here, folks. That is Ryan Patty. Everybody is, I hope, going to grid. All 16 drivers. We'll see. So Mike did grid, so that he is going to start 16th. And here we go. Let's get them on the MaxspeedTV starting grid here tonight. Ryan Patty grabbing the pole out here tonight for round 14 of the Downforce Racing Series, season number 10 at Nashville Superspeedway. Well, congratulations to Ryan Patty on the pole. Charlie Woods, of course, last week's winner. He is looking to go back-to-back here tonight. Wouldn't count out Charlie here, folks. Really wouldn't. He's going to be on the outside in second. Lonnie Barrington third. Paul Crumry, PK out there in fourth. Todd McGregor in fifth. Don Anderson in sixth. Kevin Gunther seventh. Fred Williams in eighth. Jeffrey Todd Tufts ninth. And Thomas Taylor in 10th. Brad Allison, our favorite Australian, there in 11th. Dave Hunt, who is second in the point standings, only 28 behind Charlie. He's going to start 12th here tonight. Hanover Fist, who is third in the point standings. He is 50 behind the leader of Charlie and 22 behind Dave. Didn't count out Hanover here either. Jamison Middle Miss will start 14th. Bob Alacavara in 15th. And Mike Whitaker going to round it out here tonight. 16 drivers here, folks, at the Nashville Superspeedway, presented by MaxspeedTV, the Downforce Racing Series Season 10, Round 14. One more race after tonight to decide the Season 10 champion. Race car will dive off to the safety of pit road. Out of 4. Pull those belts tight, folks. One more time. Pace car is off and away. There's a Geico restart zone. We'll talk more about that later on, but they got to wait for the initial green here, folks. And there it is. Green is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. Ryan Patty has got a good lead over Charlie Woods, Lonnie, as they do battle for P2, but it's going to be Ryan Patty leading the first lap here tonight. It's going to put us at 103 to go. You know me, I have to do that. All right, so back here with Tom McGregor. Moved around the 15 of PK there for that 4th spot. PK back to 5th. Lonnie in the 23, getting a little loose, it looks like. Here comes Charlie. Back to the inside. He's going to pass up the 23. And now we've got PK here. Paul Crumry to the inside of the 23. And we've got an early caution. Oh, Jeffrey Todd. Oh, I did not expect an early caution. But, okay. See what happened. Went back about 30 seconds, so we'll get on Jeffrey here. We'll find out. Down into 1. Somebody snappy, loosey-goosey. Ooh, I don't know. 56 was right there with a 13. Don't know if they made contact or not. They were close. No, I don't think they did. I think Jeffrey Todd just got a little on the edgy side, and then there is contact there with a 57. As the 13 was coming down, I can get a better view at this with a chase view. Let me turn the camera here. Let me see here if there was contact made, though, between the 56 and the 13. I don't think there was, but let's see. No, there was no contact. And then right there, 56, I think, just took the air off the 13. And then right there, that was the caution here. Let's get back up to a TV2 and turn the camera. And then the 57, 16, 707, 03. Gonna get all a piece of it there. Now, they do get 3 fast repairs, so that does help. Hopefully, nobody had to use them. And it looks like 2 drivers, from what I'm seeing, did use a fast repair. That would be Jamison Middle Miss, Jeffrey Todd Tufts. Oh, okay, so so there's Jamison. Thomas Taylor. we do have 4 drivers that did use a fast repair. And Brad Allison back off of pit road. He did not, so he's going to try and save that. They get 3, so hey, save as many as you can. All right, we're going to get double file here. Oh my gosh, where's my moderators at here tonight? Yep, 1 to go here tonight, folks. Coming to the restart. Be lap number 7. When they hit the green. The Ryan, Charlie, Paul, Lonnie tied top 5. Pace car back off to the exit of pit road. Here we go. The Geico restart zone. The leader, once he enters it, can go at any time. He's there. Ryan's on the loud pedal. There's the green. We're back underway here tonight. The Downforce Racing Series, Season 10, Round 14, an early caution here at Nashville Superspeedway. Going back here to Lonnie and the 71 of Todd McGregor. PK up to P2. Coming around Charlie there. PK is on a mission here, folks. Zero Sugar Dr. Pepper 15. Like single file now up toward the front. Top 4. Maybe he's going to go single file here throughout the field to some of these laps down. However, Dave Hunt, P2 in the point standing, started 12th in 9th right now, crack at the top 10. Out behind him is a Hanover Fist. That is Terry Adams, folks, P3 in the point standings. Let's get back here. We got some action going on back here. Ooh, 707-57. Doing a little bit of bumping and banging. Mike Whitaker in the 707 and the 57 of Thomas Taylor. Like everybody's trying to figure out where they want to go. Now, single file looks like, for now, not going to stay that way. Here we go, 3 wide. Oh my. Back to 2. Whoa. Anderson, Jeffrey, and Brad here, folks. Back here in the back of the field. Doing a little bit of 3 wide action. Now they're back to single file. And a battle for the lead. Paul Crumbra up front now, driving around Ryan Patty here, folks. Now, Paul has not led a lap yet. He's not vying for points or a championship or anything. But I did hear something. If we get a chance to talk to Paul, we'll definitely let him make a certain announcement that he told me here tonight. I don't want to break it here on MaxspeedTV. I want him to do it. 57. 30, you see, 31. Man. It's Kevin Gunther. 71.23. It looked like 57 there. That's Kevin up to P4. Started 7th. Right at the top 5 and 4th. Oh, has now led 2 laps. Ryan, of course, has led 11. Charlie trying to figure out a way to lead a lap here. That would be a bonus point, of course. You know, finishing in the top 5 in the stage. Definitely going to be some points. Ooh, Todd McGregor. 71 getting pushed way out. See here if we can find out what happened to Todd here. No caution, but he did get pushed out. Did he get loose? We're about to find out. Back in there out of 4, whipping around a little bit. Down into 1. Oh, he did get hit. Oh, he got hit by the 95 there. That was Fred Williams. Good save by Todd, keeping it off the wall, getting it up high. Wow, good save by the 71. Don't think he is too happy, though, with the 95 of Fred Williams. Going back up live here. And Fred shooting the gap down there again with a 56 of John Anderson. Oh, Michael Ryan has taken back over the lead. Charlie P2, Kevin P3. Paul has fallen back to P4 here, so Paul might have had an issue, or he's just on time. Going back here to Brad Allison and company. Brad, Hyde, Jameson. Old Bob Lacavara back here at the tail end. Started 15th, now in 16th. Bob is either doing one of 3 things. Can't figure out the track, can't figure out the setup, or he's doing some admin stuff back here. I don't know what Bob's doing. We'll just let Bob be Bob. All right. And now we're starting to get a little bit separated with a few drivers. We got Ryan, Charlie, or Charles. Oh, Charlie. Whoa. A little bit loose. Good save. The 31 of Kevin Gunther right there. Top 3. Kind of broke away here. Well, Paul and Lonnie is coming. Got a back here between Lonnie and Paul. Like Lonnie is going to take P4. Like Thomas Taylor fell back to P15. Todd McGregor, 16 up into the wall. Jameson middle miss. Ooh. And that wall ate up that 16. Right down into 3. See if he can hold it out of 4. And he does. Good job. Like Thomas Taylor, is he coming down pit road? I believe he is. Yep, Thomas Taylor in the gain machine. Down pit road. Had enough of the tires, I think. Hopefully Thomas does come back out and doesn't park it for the night. Ryan Patty, Charlie Woods, Evan Gunther, Lonnie, Paul. There's Lonnie. Like Kevin and Lonnie might be doing a battle here for that P3 spot. Folks, we'll be coming down here to the end of stage 1 in about 3 laps. White flag will be at 26. And of course, the caution at 27. Right now, going back here to Paul, Fred, Dave, Hanover, all right here together. They're going to take a lap 25 here, folks. And we got 4 drivers right here together trying to get as many stage points as they can. Top 5 at that. Right now we got Fred holding in that top 5. Get up here to Ryan Patty, who will take the white flag here, folks, for the stage. There it is, the white flag. I have to do it manually, but there it is. Let's get back here. Fred, Dave, he is wanting to get around Fred for a top 5 here for the stage. See what happens. Ryan Patty, of course, our pole sitter, gonna come around turn number 4. He will grab a stage 1 here tonight. That's going to put, I believe, Fred Williams there in that final spot, the top 5. Dave Hunt just missing out by 1 position. We'll see. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh, okay. So, yeah, Dave Hunt just missing out on it. But Ryan Patty is going to be our stage 1 winner here tonight. And everybody, of course, coming down pit road due to the tire issue and management. So as soon as he pits, we will get Ryan Patty up here, folks, for his stage 1 interview here. So let me go ahead and grab him here real quick. Ryan, stage 1 winner right here tonight. So you got the pole, you got stage 1. Now we've got stage 2, and of course the race to complete. So you've got basically, what is it, 2 of the 4 done?
Yeah, we're getting there, buddy. Pretty good stage. Uneventful, I would say, except looks like Paul came up here trying to test his luck, using his tires up early.
Well, you know, you got Paul. I mean, I don't know how long you've known him. I've known him for quite a while. That dude is a hard racer. So you got a lot of fast drivers. You got Charlie, Lonnie, you got PK, you got Tide. Top 5 from what I'm seeing. Could update. ATVO acting weird as always. But man, now that stage 1 is done, stage 2 here is going to be a little bit shorter. How are you now knowing what can happen with the tires?
Yeah, just looking at my tire wear from that last stint, they're still getting worn out pretty quick. So even though it's a short stage, still can't just run qualifying laps the whole time. You got to be cognizant of, you know, not driving in too hard and taking care of the stuff you got.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job, stage 1 out here tonight. We still got the second stage to go, and of course, you know, the end of the race. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, that early caution. How'd you feel about that early caution?
You know, I didn't see what happened, so I'll have to go back and watch it. But as far as like the strategy there, it was a question mark. You know, do I come in or not? These tires are important, so I had to think about it there. Thankfully, I stayed out, and so did everybody else. But yeah, as we're coming down to 1 to go here, Charles, Mr. Woods here behind me, he's pretty quick, right? He's been behind me the whole time. That turn 4 wall comes up pretty fast, so anyone could make a mistake and change the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. And we know Charlie is looking to go back-to-back as well. So we'll see what happens, bud.
All right.
Yep, coming to the 1 to go. Ryan, good luck, bud.
Thanks, man.
Yep. All right. Did I think I put him in the right room? However, Ryan Patty grabbing stage 1 out here tonight. Let's go and stop that. Get down here to and update that. Stage 1 is done. So give me a minute, folks. Trying to get everything ready for stage 2 here. There's that. There's the stage. You seen it update there. All right, so we're ready for stage 2. All right, so Ryan grabbing the pole and stage 1. Now we're set for stage 2 here tonight. Gonna be white at 52, checkered at 53. And here we go. The Geico restart zone. Ryan, there's the green at the time he launches. We are backing away here tonight for the Downforce Racing Series Season 10, Round 14 at Nashville Superspeedway. And by MaxspeedTV. Give it a minute here to let everything catch up. Like we're good. All right, single file until you get back here. You got PK, Paul Crumry, Fred Williams and company. Oh my gosh. Got Hanover back here as well. You got John Anderson. Oh, 15. Oh. Okay, so something happened to the 15 here. Why? Because he pulled way back. Did he get loose? Let's see here. He went high. Oh, he did get loose. Yeah, he got way loose. And he just decided to just not hammer down, fall back. Okay. And now he's battling the 13 here of Jeffrey Ty Tufts. That would be for 12. So smart move by PK just to pull it back. He knows it's a long race to go. Go ahead and real quickly bring this up here. We had the stage, so that will not count for a caution. We did have that early caution out here tonight. So a total of 2 for 7 laps, 71 laps to go. 2 lead changes, folks. That's all we've had is 2 lead changes. Do I expect that to go up? maybe by 1 or 2, but not by much. All right, now let's get that driver bar back up here. Dave Hunt. Oh, Hunt. He's hunting out here tonight, folks. Started 12th in second, and he has hunted down that number 30 of Ryan Patty. Charlie is right behind him, though. So you got our points leader right behind RP2 here in the points. Dave Hunt, P2. Charlie Woods, P1. Man, it could come down to a one-race event between these two. And, of course, the car count. Car count will play a huge factor into the championship race next week. That will be at Kansas. Lonnie Barrington setting P4 right now. P4 in the points, 82 behind the leader and 32 behind Hanover Fist. That is Terry Adams here, back here in the 69, P7 right now, trying to hang on to P3. Like they are trying to just get through stage 2. So a lot of single file, a lot of mirror driving, but others are running their own line where they feel more comfortable. So we're right along here. Go ahead and ride along a lap or two with Todd McGregor back here. Here we go. Cockpit with Todd McGregor right behind Hanover. Here we go, folks. A few laps with Todd. Alrighty, folks. Get back down here to the EV2 here tonight. I may have to reset ATVO, folks. It's causing some issues right now. Alright, let me do that here right before the stage. Let me go ahead and reset it. We know it's already 2 cautions, 1 the stage and 1 regular. Get it back up here before a stage 2 ends. Hopefully. Come on. Hurry up. All right, here we go. All right, so back up to the front. Grab the driver bar. Right. So, stage 2, 52, white, 53, checkered, and right now Ryan looking to grab both stages with Charlie Woods. Right there in P2, battle back here for P3, Lonnie Barrington, Dave Hunt, as well as Kevin Gunther. Don't look now, but there is the 21 of Todd McGregor as well. Right there with them. Go back a little bit further, you got Fred Williams, hand over fist. Making a move there to the inside of the 95, down into turn number 3. Oh, very close there. And the 56 of John Anderson there. No, he is not the Matrix of John Anderson. Right there, still battling there with a 95 of Fred. Or P8, man, door to door. Up on halfway of the race here, folks. Ryan gonna take a lap 52 here. Hang on a minute. All right, coming to lap 53. That is going to be the stage here, folks. There is the caution. And Ryan Patty has just solidified both stages here tonight. And, of course, the pole. Now we're going to get to the end of the race. The nitty-gritty. The what do you do with a long run? We'll talk more about it here with Ryan. But congratulations to Ryan Patty here tonight. Stage 2 winner as well. as they pit, of course, you know the drill. We're going to let them pit. We'll get Ryan up here and have a talk with him. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get him back up here, folks. All right, Ryan, you got stage 1, the pole, stage 2, so 3 of the 4.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding around.
Yep. So, man, talk about it, bud. I mean, now we're going to be coming down to the end of the race, but talk about stage 2 real quick.
Pretty uneventful, you know. Dave was trying to come up through the field, lead a lap. I think he said over the radio he was just trying to see what would happen if he went hard the whole time, and we saw it, right? He was able to get up and get by me, take the lead, and eventually that I think the right front starts to wear, and he's pushing up the track, and I was able to get back by him. So, yeah, like I said, pretty uneventful there. You know, able to keep Charles behind me, and yeah, not a lot of passing so far. So we'll see.
Well, now with both stages out of the way, it's going to come down to this run. Strategy call is going to be in play. So, do you have something in mind for either a green flag or a long run to finish it out? Maybe a couple of cautions? Do you have something going on there?
Hey, I can't tell you everything, man. But yeah, you're just gonna have to wait and see, I suppose. It's gonna be interesting because this is the long run, right? We're gonna have to see if everyone's got enough fuel to make it.
This is gonna be, I think, you guys are gonna get the 1 to go this time, so it'll be 56, so 57 to go at the green, I do believe, of 104. So this is it.
Yep, I mean, like I said, this is it. So we'll see who can really take care of their stuff. If try to stretch it the whole way, you got to kind of baby it at the beginning, or if you want to split the run in 2. You know, we've seen that work a couple times this year as well. I think Kevin won a race like that at one point.
All right, well, I'm gonna stay here so that pace car lights are gonna be off. So yeah, here we go, man. 1 to go here, the final stint of the race. Ryan, good luck out there tonight. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you know what? I hope it isn't. I hope it's smooth, but you never know what's gonna happen.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. All right. Well, that was a Ryan Patty Stage 2 winner right here tonight. Stages are done. Now we get down here to the nitty-gritty of the race. The final half of Downforce Racing Series Season 10, Round 14. Here at Nashville Superspeedway, presented by MaxspeedTV. Gonna be Ryan. It's gonna be Charlie, Dave Hunt, Kevin Gunther, Hanover Fist, rounding out top 5. So, the Geico restart zone. Once our leader hits that restart zone, he can go. Let's see what Ryan does. Coming to. He is in it, and he's going to hold. He's going to go. There's the green. We're back on the way here tonight, folks. It's on. Like Donkey Kong. Don't burn your stuff up early. That is what I think. Just hang out, do your thing, manage your tires. Well, I don't have a crank it up here for Nashville SS. Oh, 71! That's Tom McGregor there with a 31 of Kevin Guffer. We've seen that, folks. Whoa! I don't know if Kevin is too happy about that. Take a look at it here. Yeah, they pitted, so we'll see if Kevin has something for the 71 here tonight. Right behind him, though, side by side, 2 rows deep. That's going to be Hanover Fist, Lonnie Barrington. You got Paul Crumry and Fred Williams as they shake it up back here. Might as well even throw Jameson in the mix. Whoa, Dave Hunt back up front. Ryan Patty getting scooted to P2. Oh, Charlie Woods, P3. He's got company, though, with Todd McGregor here. Oh, my gosh. Well, let's stay on Lonnie here. We can see what's going on here. And now they go back to single file. At the 15 right there of PK, Paul Crumry. Still single file, nothing going on. Maybe some mirror driving going on. 71 of Todd goes a little bit high. 31 not gonna try anything at this time. That is Kevin. So roughly 41 laps to go here tonight. I just don't know what's going to happen. Let's ride along here real quickly. Maybe a lap or two with Lonnie. Why not? Let's do it. Lonnie Barrington. Let's go cockpit with Lonnie. Alrighty, folks. A little bit of cockpit here with Lonnie battling, and now the 15 of PK, Paul Crumry. Paul is going to get around him there. Or P6. Still single file, though, throughout the field here, going back to the Bass Pro Shops machine. The 56 of John Anderson. 707 16. 95 69 of Hanover right here as well. Ow, 16. Whoa. Jameson and Fred really getting close. And we're done with that. Oh, here comes Fred, the 95. There is Jameson right there in ninth. Iron Patty coming around the inside of the 80 or 53 of Dave Hunt here for the lead. Dave at 14 laps here tonight. Started 12th. What's going to happen? Who's going to lead this lap? It's going to be... I think Ryan got it. Yep, Ryan got it. 50 under his belt here tonight. Dave still fighting out there on the outside. He's not giving up, folks. Got Charlie right here as well. He's coming. The 71 of Todd McGregor. He's coming. And gonna lead 51. Dave, though. Dave wants to beat Charlie Woods, who is, yes, folks, right behind him in the 40. Charlie wants to get around the 53, so we got a battle up here between 1 and 2 in the points. Here we go, down into 1. 53 of Dave holding off Charlie Woods. They cannot go the distance, folks. They will have to come down pit road. Tires. Now, they can make it on fuel, but tires is going to be the biggest issue. And if any one of these two, Dave or Charlie, messes up, yeah, that could be a big factor. I mean, we do have 16 drivers. Well, 15. Bob Lacavara is setting on pit road here. Brad Allison is the 15th driver out on track and on the lead lap, by the way. So, oh man, who... Gonna be interesting. Dave, Charlie. Do have one more race, but this could set up the biggest championship race, I should say, the Downforce Racing Series. Man, they are just at it right now, door to door, side by side. Oh, and it looks like Charlie is going to go around the 53. Can the 53 get help, though? A little bit of help. Maybe from the 71 of Todd McGregor? I don't know. Bob Lacavara, like I said, folks, is sitting on pit road. I will go ahead and get him to the waiting room and then bring him up here into the broadcast booth. Bob Lacavara, it has been an amazing race out here tonight. An early caution, but still yet, everybody driving very cleanly. But I want to talk about here real quick, Charlie Woods and Dave Hunt. Now, that is our top two in the point standings. And they're right here together, bud. What do you think about it?
Yeah, those guys are really putting on a show right now. Charlie and Ryan and whoever else is up front there are really running hard. Somehow Ryan is really saving tires, and I don't know how he's running so fast and making the tires last so long.
Well, I have no idea either. I mean, Ryan, he got the pole, got both stages. Ryan is not really in contention for a championship. I think really it's going to be between Charlie Woods, that's Charles Woods, and Dave Hunt, P2 in the point standings. And they're right here. So I mean, whether if they finish, right next to one another, what is it gonna be next week at Kansas? I mean, it's
Well, it's really going to be interesting. It's going to be a real shootout in Kansas if they finish close. They're all, statistically in this thing at this point. So, yeah, that could set up a really good race for Kansas.
Oh, I guess we'll wait to see Bob Lacavara here tonight, the owner, the head guy here at Downforce Racing Series. Of course, they are recruiting, folks. When we hit the end of the season, well, guess what? Recruitment will open up. Bob, talk about it, because we got to get some drivers out here, man.
Yeah, no question. We need to build up the participation in the league, so we've got some openings for some like-minded drivers. If any of the listeners are interested or know of people who would be interested in racing clean and hard, we'd like to have you stop by and check us out in our recruitment races.
Well, it is an open, fixed, setup type deal. You can make the fully fixed adjustments, but you can also make pit road adjustments as well with, the way you guys do it over here at Downforce, which really makes it very interesting, because you don't know what's going to happen after 5, 10, 15, 20 laps. And that's really learning how to do open setups.
Yeah, it really is. And the changes that we can make in the pits are exactly the same changes that the real NASCAR drivers can make, crews can make. You can adjust what we call the black boxes. It's essentially you can change the weight of the car, the corner weighting, the wedge in the car, if you will.
Yeah.
You can change tire pressure. So you can loosen the car up, you can tighten it up, but it's exactly the same adjustments that you can do during a normal NASCAR pit stop.
Well, check them out, folks. Downforce Racing Series on Facebook. Of course, if you know me, I have them on Facebook as well. Check them out. They're recruiting, gonna be recruiting, and man, we need some more drivers over here. So, Bob, we're gonna let you get back to it, man. Is you're not done here tonight?
I think so. I made some adjustments to the car that did not work out well at all. Yeah, I'm having a bad night, but I'm having a good time watching this race.
All right, we'll let you get back to watching, doing any admin things, of course, you have to do as an owner as well. So hopefully we don't have any major issues, because these guys, man, they're trucking it. They're doing it. Bob, of course, we'll see you next week, man. Tough break here tonight, bud.
Okay, we'll catch up with you then.
Yep, thank you. All right, well, there it is, Bob Lacavara here tonight. I hate it that he had a bad race. Well, we got Ryan Patty, who has got about a second lead over Charlie Woods, but, man, I'm still worried about Charlie and Dave here. P2 and a P3. 71 of Todd has got company, though, with Kevin Gunther, so we cannot forget about the other battles. Like Lonnie Barrington right there, yes sir, trying to do some damage here with the 31. Trying to get around him. 19 to go, folks. Now Ryan, 67 laps under his belt. He will, of course, lead the most laps out here tonight. Not sure what is going on with our viewer count out here. I've only had one like and about 3 or 4 viewers. Not sure what's going on there. Ryan is going to be coming up on the 57 here, though. Thomas Taylor. That would put Thomas 2 laps down. He's hoping for a caution. I think that's what Thomas is hoping for. If I was in his shoes, I would be hoping for a caution. I don't want to go 2 laps down. DK, the first driver 1 lap down. The last driver on the lead lap is Jeffrey Todd here in the 13. Ryan Patty, 16 to go here up top. 7 to go, and I was muted. Sorry about that. Wow. Six to go now. Oh. Right now, Charlie Woods, P2. Dave Hunt, P3. Of course, Charlie, our points leader. Dave Hunt in second. Ryan has taken 5 to go. Led 80 laps here tonight. Wow. Out of 4 to go here tonight. Be 3 to go here, folks. On Ryan, man, I think it's sad here for the top. Oh, I say that for the top 3, but Todd McGregor's back here with Dave Hunt. He's wanting to play an upset here for that final podium finish here. And we are going to hit that 2 to go here, folks. 2 laps to go. Dave Hunt way up high, watching Todd here now with a 56. That's John. That is not for position. White flag in the air. 1 to go here, folks. 1 lap remains, and I do believe it's going to be Ryan Patty grabbing the win out here. I mean, good Lord, he's got almost a 5-second lead over Charlie Woods here. Charlie, I think, is going to finish B2. Dave Hunt. Can he grab that P3? I think he can here. See what happens. Checkered flag. Ryan Patty wins it here tonight. Charlie Woods, P2. Dave Hunt grabbing a top 3 out here tonight. Tom McGregor, P4, and Kevin Gunther running out our top 5. But our podium, Ryan Patty, Charlie Woods, and Dave Hunt. Folks, hang tight. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks. Well, we have caught up with our winner here tonight. Of course, he kind of dominated the race out here. I don't believe you didn't know this track, to be honest with you, Ryan. I mean, you killed it out here. But talk about it, man. It was green flag. We did have a one caution. We had the stages. Talk about it, man. It was great racing overall. We got, single file, a little bit spread out, and you just kind of drove away with it. A little over 5.5 seconds over Charlie Woods there, bud. Talk about the whole race before we get into next week.
Yeah, man, it was a good race. Like I said, I was looking for a good, clean race. A lot of green flag runs. I think we only had 1 or 2 cautions there for incidents, and that's the fun stuff, man. You get to run the whole race there, see what everyone's really made of, see what their setups look like, and how they can handle the car in the long run. I had a blast.
Well, with that being said, man, I mean, the Nationwide on your side, and literally it's on your side out here tonight, was fast. What was really your biggest issue? Because I know every driver has an issue, whether you're fast or not. Talk about it.
Yeah, the thing at this track, and I mean, I don't know if you could tell from the broadcast, but everyone was really pouring it into the entry of turn 1 and turn 3. So for me, I was backing up the corners as much as I could to save that right front. But I was nervous about folks running me over from behind, So, you saw a couple guys came in and
Oh yeah.
took the lead from me. That's fine. If they want to run that sort of line, you never know. It might have worked out, but just being cautious there to not, cause an issue just by getting in the way.
All right. Well, we do go to Kansas and next week to finalize, season 10. I know you're not in a fight for the championship, but you are one of the drivers that I like to say is going to play upset in that because of the points and the driver count. How do you feel about Kansas? Because I love Kansas. It's kind of a local track per se. So how do you feel about it, bud?
Yeah, Kansas is a blast, man. It's one of those tracks where you can really rip the wall because they have the progressive banking. Tire wear comes into play. Pit strategy always comes into play. There's a little bit of drafting there. It kind of has everything. And if you look at it, even in real life, they've had a ton of great races there lately. So I'm excited every time we get to go there. Typically, we get some pretty good, close racing, entertaining racing, and you never really know what's going to happen.
All right. Well, another question, real quick. Are we going to see a real NASCAR Martinsville?
I don't think you'd see it at a big track like that. It's just too much wall. It's going to slow you down. I will say, though, just side note, I had a race at Phoenix last weekend, and it does work at Phoenix. So I was surprised you didn't see our boy Chastain try it on the last lap.
Well, man, I guess we'll see what happens at Kansas next week, man. Nationwide, number 30 here tonight, grabbing the win out here, leading the most laps. Ryan, part of those shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. And, of course, hopefully we'll see you next week at Kansas, bud.
Yeah, buddy. I think I'm going to be there next week, so looking forward to that. Thanks to Bob for putting this league on. I know he really works hard to get the races going and get as many cars out here as we can. And I say it week in and week out, but Terry puts together a hell of a setup for us. This one was fun to drive. So, these guys, they just make an awesome league. It's fun for everyone to be a part of. And we all always thank you for being here each week to broadcast for us. It's fun to go back and watch those when we can.
Well, I did miss last week, but, it is what it is. Out of my hands. But, hey, I'll be there for Kansas, hopefully next week for the finale. Ryan, go celebrate here tonight. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Josh. Hey, one last thing, too. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, so thank you to all the veterans out there. Normally run a special scheme, but I forgot about it this week, so we'll run it next week.
Well, I do appreciate it. I'm a veteran as well, so thank you, bud. Do appreciate it.
All right. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next week. All right, well, that is our winner. Let's get down here to our P2 here tonight. And I honestly want to bring up both here tonight. I want to bring up both of these guys. Coming into tonight, Charlie Woods in the top spot in the points. Dave Hunt P2. Dave Hunt 28 behind Charlie. Charlie in second. We're going to go ahead here tonight and start with a Charlie here tonight in the Crown World number 40 for P2. Charlie, man, battling Dave Hunt out. I mean, you guys were battling out here all night long. But talk about the race, because I mean it was a race.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, me and Dave, we were battling pretty good. Ryan there, he kept slowing down so much down there in turn one, and I couldn't get that run off. I know Dave had the same problem, so we couldn't get that run off him to get around him, because once he got in that clean air, he took off pretty good. So, but running with Dave there for them laps, it was a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys were right there. I know you are ahead of him by, I think, at about 3 seconds. But any type of swerve or mistake, I mean, at this track, I'm getting used to Nashville Superspeedway, so any type of mistake here will cost you seconds. Talk about it.
Yeah, and that's what was happening there when I wanted to lead a lap there, and every time I try to get around Ryan there, I had Dave behind me or one of the other guys, and you're trying to play offense and defense at the same time, and if you messed up a little bit, then they'd get around you. So I just kind of just laid back and said, "The heck with trying to get a lap led and just try to save my tires and go from there."
Well, with that being said, hang tight, Charlie. We're not done. Let's get down here to Dave Hunt here, finishing P3 out here tonight. Dave, I mean, I think it's going to come down to you and Charlie, of course, for the championship next week at Kansas. You guys are right there. I mean, talk about it. The Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University 53, but you're fast, he's fast. I mean, talk about the race out here tonight. Amazing.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Terry gave us a great setup here to race. So any of the fans out there watching, if you want a lead to come to that has some good setups and just some fun racing and great group of guys to race with, this is it. This is so much fun. Yeah, you can do with that car. Once you figured it out, I don't know if you watched the first round, I was trying to figure it out. In the second round, I was running a little harder to see what I could do with it. And yeah, like Charlie was saying there, going into one, Ryan would slow way up, man. I was on the brakes a lot, trying not to run into him. But yeah, just a lot of fun.
Well, what was it like running here tonight, side by side a few times with, that number 40 here? Because you guys were there together at least a few times.
Oh yeah, we were. That's just fun, hard racing. That's what we're here for.
Well, with that being said, Dave Hunt, awesome job, P3, but let's go ahead and drop back up here to Charles here, or Charlie. P2 out here tonight. We got one more race left here, Charlie. That is going to be Kansas here to finalize the the season, championship. I mean, talk about it. Got to hear from you.
Yeah, that Kansas track, you can run a high line and a low line, a middle line. Kansas, since they redid it, iRacing, you can run multiple grooves. And once you get your car, Terry's been making awesome setups, for the team. And you make a couple adjustments to adjust your driving, and you should be pretty good. Dave, I mean, he's going to be good there. Ryan's here next week. He'll be good. Gunther's usually pretty good at Kansas. So, trying to win is going to be hard, but if I can get a top 3, top 5, we should be good to go there.
Well, I'm loading up ATVO again. What do you think is going to be biggest issue at Kansas? I mean, could it be tires? Could it be fuel? What, or pit strategy, really? I mean, give your thoughts.
If you can run that high line and stay off the wall, you can kind of save your tires a little bit. Kansas, if I remember correctly, you started getting pretty loose after about 15, 20 laps. So it's going to be taking care of your tires and getting a good pit stop. If it's a green flag, you just got to try and hit them pits hot and not screw up going into them. But that can be done. So you just got to take it easy on the start and then just kind of work your way up through.
All righty, buddy. Well, Charlie Woods out here tonight, P2. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go battle Mr. Dave Hunt for, well, Season 10 championship out here next week. Mike's yours, bud.
Yeah, I got Crown Royal, Vanilla, and the United States Postal Service. A couple of my teammates out there, and you guys for broadcasting, and DRS. They did an awesome job on some stuff, so I want to appreciate them guys. And Dave, let's have at it next week, and we'll go from there.
I got some news for you, Charlie.
All right. Well,
I'm not going to be able to make it next week, so just letting you know right now. Let the cat out of the bag. I'm not going to be here.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, I'm on vacation,
no.
so I'm not going to make it.
No.
Well, if you're going on vacation, you need to take that wheel and the computer with you to wherever you're going vacation.
Let me tell you, it's crossed my mind.
No,
I've done that before.
We heard it live here on MaxspeedTV. Dave not gonna make it next week. Oh my gosh. Charlie, go celebrate here tonight on second place, and we're gonna get with Dave here tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
have a good
bud.
one.
Good run there, Charlie.
You too.
All right, well, Dave, you really not gonna be here next week?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to make it.
Oh man! Oh, I would have loved to see it, but
Yeah, no, Kansas. I like Kansas too. That's another one of my tracks. I really love racing at.
oh man, the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University 53. Oh, I mean, with that being said, bud, that's gonna give it to Charlie. I mean, I would ask you about Kansas, but you're not gonna be there. So let's get with the race out here tonight, man. How'd you feel? How was your race? Talk about it, bud.
I don't know. I just, like I said earlier, it's just a lot of fun with these setups here and what you can do with the car and the braking points and then trying to save tires. And it's just all kinds of different strategy things you got going on. Just makes it fun.
Well, that hurts. That hurts me that you're not going to make it for Kansas next week, because I would love to see you and Charlie go at it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I
had no idea how I'd be doing here tonight either, because I didn't show up until late, so I didn't get much practice, and I haven't really run this track very often.
Well,
So I drove through the field there and got up to the front. Just fun.
Yeah, I mean, a great, well, it wasn't a great field. It was, 16 drivers out here tonight. Bob, unfortunately, had a rough race, so 15 on the track. Lap traffic. Let's talk about lap traffic real quick. How was it going through lap traffic?
Well, I know, right at the beginning there, too, when that wreck happened, that was right in front of me. I had to just barely miss that one. Then the lap traffic, that one corner towards the end there, I think he got into the back of me and turned 1 and 2 and got me a little loose, and a couple laps to the finish. But other than that, the lap traffic wasn't bad.
All right. Well, I know you're going to miss Kansas, and can you hold off a week?
Well, I don't know. We had this one planned for like a year, so God darn it.
Oh, man. Well, Dave Hunt out here tonight. P3 battling, of course, Charlie Woods for that top spot. Unfortunately, not going to make it next week. But, I don't know. And I don't know. Are you going to drop 1 spot, 2 spots? I have no idea. However, man, awesome job. Awesome season out here, man. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. And, of course, get ready for next season.
Yeah, ever how it plays out where I finished. I just had a fun season, great group of guys to race with. That's all I can say about that. I got to thank my wife for giving me time to do this. And I want to thank the veterans out there watching and all our veterans that served and serving us. Thinking about those guys, and I'm one of them too. And all the fans and all my family and friends that watch these broadcasts. Everybody that puts this league on, with Bob and Terry for making the setups, and you up there in the booth. Thank you so much. And then my sponsor, like you mentioned, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
All right. Well, I'm a veteran myself, so I do
Thank you for your service.
Appreciate that, Dave. I really do. Well, go celebrate here tonight, P3. Hopefully, MaxspeedTV, myself, we'll see you next season at Downforce. That remains to be seen.
Oh, definitely I'll be back if these guys are running the league. And like everybody out there watching, like I mentioned earlier, if you're looking for a league to run with some great setups and a great group of guys, this is it. This is the one. This is it.
Oh, I love this league. I mean, Bob and Hanover and everybody out here, I love it. I love the way you do things, on pit road and, open fixed type of league. I love it because you just don't know what is going to happen.
Exactly. Yeah, you get more options to do than just running a fixed setup. So you got the option to change a few things, and that's what makes it interesting, makes it fun, and adds a little more strategy to it.
Yes, sir. All right, Dave, go celebrate P3 here tonight, and we'll see you, hopefully, next season.
Sounds good. Thank you much.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, let's get him up top here, and let's get down here to the unofficial results. Any admin stuff they have to do here tonight, I want to change that. All right, here we go. Ryan Patty grabbing the win out here tonight. Awesome performance by that nationwide machine here. Man, dominating performance. Charlie Woods, P2, but then you got Dave Hunt right there, P3. Oh, my gosh. And I hate it for Dave. Not going to make it next week. I was hoping for a battle there for a championship, but I think it's going to be Charlie Woods that's going to grab it, unfortunately. Good for Charlie, but, man, hoping for a battle. Todd McGregor, P4 out here tonight. Kevin Gunther, P5. Lonnie Barrington grabbing a top 6 out here tonight in 6th. Fred Williams 7th. Hanover Fist in 8th. Brad Allison in 9th. And Jameson Middlemiss in 10th. PK Paul Crumrah in 11th. Jeffrey Todd in 12th. John Anderson 13th. Mike Whitaker 14th. Thomas Taylor 15th. Bob Lacavara. Tough race for old Bob out there here tonight. That's going to round it out here tonight. But our winner here this evening, folks, is going to be Ryan Patty out here tonight. Awesome performance by Ryan Patty, but that is going to do it here for MaxspeedTV. And the Downforce Racing Series Season 10, one more race at Kansas. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.